So in this chapter, in your first chapter, you also talk about how mental functioning falls into two different categories, right? So one is self-conscious and deliberate, and the other one is automatic and non-conscious. Can you explain the differences between the two?
Yeah, so the automatic non-conscious type of processing, that's something that it doesn't tend to fatigue very much, it works very much like a pattern recognizer. We take in lots of inputs without even knowing it. And it's how we're able to, say, walk down the street and you just glance across the street and say, that looks dangerous, I'm not going there, right? We don't need to consciously think about why. We get an instant feeling about it, right? That can get to be very sophisticated to the point, for example, as I was referencing before, expertise, right? That's ultimately non-conscious processing. We've built up these pattern recognizers. This is like something I've seen before. I have an idea of the behaviors that follow. The conscious deliberate processing, that is processing that is very limited. We can really only hold one thing in mind consciously at a time. It seems to be more effortful. And as a funny thing about mental effort, it's not that we run out of the ability to do it, it just feels harder. And it's analogous to physical effort, that if you've just been working out, you could keep working out for another hour if somebody was threatening you with a gun, right? But it's going to take a lot more motivation, right? And with mental effort, for some reason, we seem to do the same thing. So these conscious, deliberate resources, they're critical for things like narrow focus, attention, thinking about your goals, holding ideas in mind. So it's the deliberate, focused, conscious type of thinking that's critical for things like self-control, controlling your emotions, controlling your behaviors, controlling your thoughts, or for making decisions.